Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. You don't have to sit down this time, since you've already sat on that chair.
I don't have to sit down this time. I've earned his respect. You're trying to remember which number was the weird one. It's almost exactly like 10, but with a Z sound in there. Zen. Sen. That sounds nothing like sin. Oh. Hey Siri, how do you say 10 in German?
In German, 10 is 10.
10. 10.
10.
10.
10.
10.
10.
I don't know. Elf, Zwolf. What is that? Is that 11 and 12? Why is it when you say something right, then you hear someone else saying, you start saying a completely different noise? I don't know. Not E. Sen. Siri, Zen, Noob, Zine, no. Hey Siri, how do you say 10 in German?
In German, 10 is 10.
E, Zine. No?
10.
That's not an
10.
Sen. It's not an E.
10.
Zine. I don't know. You are not tuned to hear German and this voice is not super clear. That is an noise. I'll try and find a different one. Does he say Yanni or Laura? Who? Siri? Hey Siri, how do you say Laura in German?
In German, Laura is Laura.
Laura. Is that what you were asking? Laura. Wait, is that how he said it? I thought it was because AU gives an ow sound, right? Where do you even hear half of these words? I'm tone deaf, man. Noob is lach. Oh boy, you guys don't know Yanni the Laurel thing? No? What's that thing? Okay. I'm told Union is involved in a local drug trade.
What? Harry, how could you say that to me? You know I appreciate a joke as much as any Johnny Fat Guy, but I can't take slander. Are you actually investigating this?
He knows we're investigating this. He knows everything, right? Oh, this could be a mistake. I may have whooshed it. Do you remember the blue, black, gold, white dress? I do, yeah. It was around that time. It's a sound file like the blue, gold dress. Half people heard one, half people... What? How did I never hear that? Illusions. I need to hear that. You can hear both if you try. I mean, I could see both of the colours. It uses a low pitch, high pitch thing. Ooh, I need to hear it. I totally missed that period of the internet, apparently. Well, except the dress. I think... I don't know whether to just be bold and say I am, or if I should just no comment it. Because he knows. I'm going to be bold. I am.
You've hurt me, Harry.
Oh, no.
Me, a friend. But you know what?
By the way, is this the same voice as Gart? Because I think it is. The sound file is on the top page on the right. Will it come through?
Laurel. Laurel. Laurel.
Laurel.
Laurel. Laurel. Laurel.
I I hear Laurel. You do have to concentrate to hear Yanni. Try hear a high-pitched... Wait, you never heard Laurel?
Laurel.
Yanni.
Laurel.
Hold on, let me turn my volume up.
Laurel. Laurel.
I'm gonna have to practice this at a different time because I cannot hear Yanni. It's like Laurel. Laurel. Laurel.
Laurel.
Yanni. I don't hear it.
Laurel.
Alright, I can't hear it. I'll try it another time. Okay, I'm sorry, we're getting off track. I've made a really bad decision here. Sassy has no low pitch hearing skills, too much anime. Is that all high pitched? Hold on, but you know what?
And gets over it in 2 seconds. Seems like it didn't really hurt
He's
him.
gonna try and blackmail us into making him make up for it.
I trust you, like I trust all my friends. And I know you'll never talk to me about this again, because you don't want to wound me. So do what you want, and let's change the subject.
Thank you for your understanding. We will continue to do what we must.
You too, Lieutenant. You know, I like you, but you never were my favorite. I'm a Harry guy. I'm Team Harry.
Team Harry. Harry Potter.
None taken. Do we have anything else to do here, Harry?
And this is how I know that this guy is a douche, because Kim is the best person in the world. And Kim isn't his favorite. Are you trying to play us off against Kim? No way. They will never get away with that. Okay, you call me Mr. Dubois. Dubois? Why?
Of course. Let us dispatch with the formalities. You call me Everard, I call you Harry.
Deal.
That's what the hanged corpse called you. Harry.
It is. It's as if we knew deep down in our soul. Dubois.
My God, so it's true. I didn't want to believe it, but you are a fantastic science fiction amnesiac cop, aren't you? What are the odds of that?
Yep. I mean, there's not a lot of odds of a lot of things, but a lot of things happen and don't happen that should.
I think the odds of that are very low.
I'm just testing you.
So good to hear that, Harry. Apparently my sources were wrong.
Oh, that's...
However, if you did have a spot of memory trouble, I could help you out with my big fat folder.
Oh, the first time I've lied to him.
Words flow like a river of honey from his lips.
A river of honey from his slug lips.
Are you trying to tell me you've gotten hold of some of our documents?
Mr. Kitsuragi, would you mind? Me and Harry are talking about his lost identity right now.
Oh, he's so rude to Kim. He's a racist. Is that what it's about? Does he live in the flat? He was looking for walking sticks, and he cannot... Wait, but why would he send us to... It was a test. He was testing to see if we were going to steal stuff. Uh-oh. He would need a hoist to get him out of bed. Oh. I don't know. I thought you were going to say testing to see if you would unlock it. Oh, maybe that. Yeah. But then we went in and stole stuff. A shirt. A dress shirt. We stole his dress shirt. We should have worn it. That shirt wouldn't fit him. Maybe. It also said they had guests. It told us they had guests. I don't know who the guests would be. Even though logically all clothes you find would fit you for game purposes. Yeah. Is this a white oh, it's a red check! We're not wearing our drama vest! No! We got a +1 because we read shipping folders before, even though we failed to read the important shipping folders. We weren't actually reading them. We were just glazed over looking at them. Is it too late to talk other matters for the moment and change clothes? I don't know if he'll skip it. I don't think I've tried that with a red check because I've always been like, I'm gonna lose it. I'll try it.
Of course, Harry, of course. Let's not linger on personal details and amnesia. You wanted something from me.
Right, yeah, I think this is
See
all
you
right.
soon, Debard.
Sorry, I just cut him off. Right, drama. Our invest too dramatic. Oh, it's Kim's head. It's Kim's head. It's okay. Just let me get my mesh shirt on before I dramatically reveal that I know folders. Right, what other kind of things would we like to... We could put our half-light gloves on, but our interfacing gloves are also useful. What trousers have we got on? Savoir-faire. Physical instrument. We could put our composure trousers on. And what have we got on conceptualization? We could put our suggestion jacket on. What would he like us to wear? We'll put our suggestion and then put our half-light gloves on. Do you want to carefully investigate or punch him? That's a good point. We don't want to be punching this guy. So we... Conceptualization. We should change our pajamas, our trousers, for sure. Composure. There, I think this is a good outfit. What is this? Reaction speed will be good with this guy. I wish we could find something else to wear on our neck. I'm sick of the horrific tie. Oh, we can also... I don't want to lose authority though. This is fine. Interface might be good. Yeah. You probably should change out of pajamas for this important police interview.
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. You don't have to sit down this time, since you've already sat on that chair.
We've also got to remember the apartment that we went into. There's a weasel. A weasel. Guard? He wouldn't accept our check. He said he's not a union guy. Me.
Let's hear it, Harry.
Dramatic vibes, everybody. Come on.
Everard's large hands are covering the folder, but the look on his face says, I know everything about you, Harry.
He knows everything about me.
I'm sure it's not that bad. At worst, he has an old RCM folder, and I very much doubt even that.
He saw us 360 spin kick a guy without a window. He knows stuff. I mean, it's dramatic to fail. Yeah, that's true.
Harry, I just know the things that matter to our friendship, and I want you to feel free to ask me about those things.
Oh, that was a red check. I really wanted that one to. Oh, I really wanted that one to succeed. What kind of cop does it say I am?
Oh, Harry, you are the most regular, traditional, by-the-book law official imaginable.
So I'm not a sorry cop. I'm not that regular. Check out my horrific tie. Don't cry over spilt milk. Yeah, the game goes on. That's true. That's true.
Now that is funky, Harry.
Yeah.
You are a colourful fellow. Not a boring stiff like this deceitful folder here implies.
Yeah. You can't know me by words on a page. You gotta witness this, you know? What's my full name? Let's get this straight once and for all. Raphael Ambrosius Costo.
It's Harry. Harry Dubois.
We can say it. I really want to say it, but I also don't want to play too much with this guy. Even that quote, you can't understand it unless you feel it, you know? That is something drunk Harry Dubois would say. I'm gonna say I like it. I can work with that. I do like it. Harry Dubois. That's a good name.
And I can work with you, Harry. Now, what else can I do for you?
Okay. Do you know anything about my family? Do I have a wife or kids? Or...
Family? Harry, you're not a family man. There's not one peep of family in here. Unless you think you're a family man. Do you strike yourself as a family man, Harry?
No, not at all. I know I have an ex. Oh, moral crisis incoming. Goodbye, morale.
That's why I like you, Harry. A good man knows both his strengths and his weaknesses.
Yeah.
And you, my friend, you are one of the all-time greats.
I am one of the all-time greats. Why is he getting so far up our ass? Where did you get that folder, may I ask?
Ah, this? My friends in your organization gave it to me, Harry.
Corruption.
I find that very suspicious. May I have a look?
I'm afraid this is meant for union eyes only, Mr. Kitsuragi. I'm sure you understand. Please continue, Harry.
So we've got mob members on the force. Right? You're buying every single thing from this guy you know is lying. Oh, yeah, these might not all be true. I still think our name is Harry Dubois. Harry Dubois. I don't know why that's the thing. Let's talk of other matters for a moment.
Of course, Harry, of course. Let's not linger on personal details and amnesia. You wanted something from me.
I don't know. I feel like he doesn't have anything on us. He hasn't said anything bad. Like, he's only said stuff we already knew, except the name. Which he would have known because he was probably informed that he was going to get interviewed. Or we might have told him before we forgot. That's true. He will have seen us drinking in his property. You don't trust until you see the folder for real. And we're not going to get to see it now because it was a red check. Drama. Lie and detect lies, right? That's true. Damn it, drama. You got one job. So, right. The thing is, I want to tell him that I finished investigating, but he also said never talk to me about this again. I opened the door, you asked me, can we discuss the murder now? This is nerve-wracking. talking about Joyce. Nerve-wracking. I'm discussing the murder. I opened the door. Whose house is it?
I'm very glad to hear that, Harry. One question. You didn't actually happen to stumble in and see what's inside the apartment, did you?
I did go inside. Do I tell him about the racist mugs or do I tell him about the flag? I'm gonna tell him about the flag.
Exactly the kind of fascist memorabilia I was expecting. Weasel probably prays to it every night for the downfall of the Union.
Who's the Weasel?
Now let's get down to brass tacks. It's time for men like me and you to figure out who's killed who and why. Real police work is gonna start happening now. I promise you, Harry, this is gonna be good.
Why is he pretending to roll up his sleeves? That's so cringe. There's a collection of colonial mugs there, and I found a similar... Oh, did we tell him this? Yeah, we do. A similar mug in the trash with the hangman's clothes.
Racist mugs in the trash and in the apartment? You guys are just light years ahead of me.
He set this up. He's trying to frame someone.
I have so much confidence in the ability of your organization. I'm relieved you're doing this and leaving me to do what I do best. Helping people. With the power of politics.
I think I might see what's happening here, right? So... No, that's not right. Forget it. Maybe he did plant all those mugs. Okay, I'll explain what I was gonna say. Was that maybe because the Wild Pines lady sent us investigating one thing, and then I was thinking she's like putting us against the Union, and then I was like, if he's gonna have a whole nother explanation about what happened to the hanged man, and then we have to figure out which one's right. But it wasn't the Wild Pines lady that gave us a theory about the hanged man. It was his soldiers, so enforcers, whatever they would be called.
Yes, yes. Do you think this weasel is somehow connected to the murder?
Oh, no. I don't cross paths like that. All I want is for you to succeed in your investigation. I would never complicate things for you.
But this weasel might have cleaned up after the killers.
Believe me, Harry, he's a nobody. Just your basement variety nobody. Can't imagine him being connected to a high caliber case like this.
Who is it? No. Basement variety nobody. I don't believe ya. You are so slimy.
But he does live nearby. Maybe it's a pedantic weasel. Fascists are known to be neat freaks. I feel like a real detective right now, Harry. Am I getting this right?
He imitates bashing something with an imaginary baton. Please never do that again. I was gonna say we know where he lives, but I think he means nearby to the killing. Fascists are known to be neat freaks. Do we humour him or do we just say nothing? We say nothing.
Of course, Harry. Stoic silence. I like that. Very befitting a police officer. I'm not a real detective. You are.
So you know how the Wild Pines lady was always a step ahead of us? I feel like the opposite. I feel like we're doing well with him. I've heard a connection between the lynching and the strike. I'd like to hear what you know about
By
it.
now, I'm sure you've figured out who the dead man was working for. The bad guys. Wild Pines. Sent to scare us. Another violent measure of the top hats against us flatcaps.
I feel like he wants you to feel like you're ahead of him. Maybe. I feel like he doesn't feel... I don't know, maybe it's just this picture.
Harry, this strike is the culmination of many, many mistakes made by the Wild Pines group. They tried to shut the strike down by sending in armed mercenaries.
What was her reason for that again? Her boss sent them in because they weren't happy with what she was doing when she got the first demand of everyone wanting to be on the board. Okay.
You mean our victim?
A security contractor? Can you imagine that? Workers standing in peaceful protest, united in the spirit of fellowship, and they send hired killers to mow us down with machine gun fire?
Is that what happened though?
He performs a motion as if spraying bullets from a machine gun.
Evrat is wearing his drama shirt. 100%. Hey, composure! I'm glad we changed our trousers. No, I'm not. Why do I want to see more of his miming?
I'm talking beasts. Hardened killers from proxy wars in Yisut, Semenine, Saramaritsa, you name it, they've done it. Raping, killing, burning villages, killing little children for the Senorita Pineapple Company, Harry.
Blacko? Did you hire some mercenaries to kill little children? Guess you just found a phone after about an hour, confused where phone went, and it was in my own pocket. It was definitely a crafty, wasn't it? I did something like that the other day, because I was like, this is the equivalent of looking for your phone while you're on the phone. I've forgotten what it was. In my defense, these are new trousers and the pockets are not familiar. That's a good defense. I appreciate it.
Everything they did there, they brought over here. They want to turn Revachol into a third world slum. Honestly, the only thing they didn't do is kill the village elephant.
I remember hearing about the village elephant. Tell me more.
No, Harry, the elephant is metaphorical, and so is the village. But the mercs and their brutality are very real.
But we did hear something about an elephant, right? I think. Or was that a different game? It could have been a different game. Go on.
Now, I haven't personally witnessed the brutalities out there. I have the luxury of staying in my container, you see. If I need to go somewhere, they just move my container.
Oh my god. He just lives in here and it just goes on the crane? You were gonna say Shadow, you were pleased you didn't. Oh, I just have. It could have been Shadow. I can see Shadow doing that. Wait, they moved the container?
Yes, I'm an old man, Harry. My legs aren't what they used to be.
Old man?
They lift my office with that big crane. It's actually very fun. You should try it.
He does lose things. I have moved and looked for them for a long time without asking me on occasion. Yeah.
But enough about me and my fun container. The killers the company hired, I think there were 3 of them, all hardened commando types.
Yep, I know them all.
One of them got
Kind of.
downright suicidal, getting drunk, violent, a little rapey. Even their own negotiator couldn't control him. That's your boy, the one who likes hanging out and trees.
Hanging out. That's punny. The negotiator isn't supposed to be controlling them though. Like, she wishes she could control them. She wants them to go away. I'm just trying to think, has anyone that is not part of the union mentioned the rape? Or is this a lie?
By negotiator, you mean Joyce?
Harry, what you need to realize is, we dock workers are not pushovers.
Oh, stop. That's winding me up when he's just ignoring Kim. So fucking rude. Whereas you ask Shadow where your things are gone that he certainly has never seen because I probably put it down on top of the toilet or something ridiculous. Oh, that's a cool dynamic though. Joyce mentioned sexual assault, but she said that she'd only heard it from certain people. I don't remember who she said. They were her security, so you would think she could control them. They were her security, but I thought that was just basically an excuse to put them there. Because she wants them to stand down, right? She never asked for them. They only got sent out once she because they weren't happy with what she was doing.
We got grit, Harry. This whole neighborhood does. Push us hard enough and we push back. And when we do, we push to kill.
Oh, really? Who exactly did the pushing?
There's a militant wing inside the Union. A group of people whose duties don't involve manual labor, but peacekeeping in the neighborhood, making sure everything runs smoothly.
The Hardy Boys.
That sounds a bit like organized crime.
Just a bit. Just a tad little bit.
They're like you guys. Idealistic people who want to make sure bad things don't happen. And if they already have, well, punishment must follow.
I wonder whether these type of people actually believe that they are doing things for the greater good, or if it's just all about the money that they're making from the drugs. And that crime life. Rumors are generally believed by people it benefits, and doubted by people it is inconvenient for, regardless of truth. I think the only reason I'm doubting it is because nobody has doubted it. You have no doubt that many vigilantes think they are doing the right thing. People love Batman after all. That's true. Like, my favourite vigilante is Captain America, because I trust his judgment. But these guys trust their own judgment, right? So they do think they're doing the right thing.
Again, that sounds like organized crime.
Yep.
So these idealists killed our victim?
One day Titus Hardy, leader of this peacekeeping faction, comes up to me and says, "Boss, socialist democratic fervor drove us to take it upon ourselves to kill this beast that was burdening the land."
Right?
He probably worded it differently, but that was the idea. Sure sounded to me like they killed him. I gave them 2 weeks paid leave and told them to lay low to avoid retaliation.
Yeah, this is the vacation that they're on.
Aren't you worried we might arrest them for this?
Everyone is the hero in their own life. That's cool. Except Gart. Gart thinks he's the hero in our story.
Oh, I'm not at all worried about that. These are not the kind of men who get arrested. They're Martinez boys, tough and gritty. I'd like to see the man who takes them in. Besides, I sent my lawyer girl to look after them.
I might try and arrest them.
If he's just boasting, then it sure doesn't feel like that to you. He's not worried.
How do you know the mercenaries were hired by the shipping company?
How do I know? Let me tell you about these people. That's their MO. It's what they do. Last winter, some
He's
poor
not
workers
wrong.
in Terminal E went on a little strike. The company sent in Sediment, a security contractor. The strike was over the workers' right to wear protective footwear, Harry. These guys turn up and start beating people. Tell you what, Harry, I wouldn't be surprised if we got the same mercenary company after a little rebranding. And I'm sure as hell not surprised to see an army of scabs under my gates.
Like, because basically, depending on who you've spoken to first, is gonna help you see things differently, right? I've taken everything that Joyce has said as being real. Well, maybe this guy's being real. A lot of people think they're the hero in everyone else's lives too. Gart can get in line. I like that.
So you believe the scabs were organized by the security contractor?
She all but admitted it.
You said it. Hell, one of those guys looks big enough to take down that proverbial elephant. Boys like that don't just happen to show up during strikes.
Okay, they both know what each other is doing. Like, what can you say? But, he keeps banging his fist off his desk. I was gonna do it, but it would scare the cat. The name of the company is Krenel this time. It might have been Sediment before.
Of course. You're always one step ahead of me, Harry.
Yeah.
I'm no genius. I'm in this position because people like me.
Oh, he's playing me, isn't he? He's trying to make me feel smart, and I'm eating it up. Boys who can take out the elephant, totally do just turn up in the middle of a strike. Harry Du Bois. Yes. Spin kicks for days. The remaining mercenaries are organizing a tribunal to take on the Hardys. Oh, do I tell him this? Oh, yeah, we do.
Tribunal? That sounds serious, Harry. We Union men should be shitting ourselves. I wish you hadn't told me that. I'm gonna lose sleep over this. Let's change the subject.
I wish I didn't tell him that.
He's clearly happy about the tribunal.
He's clearly happy. Okay. You don't seem too worried about it.
Oh, Harry, what do I really think about the tribunal? You're trying to climb to second base with old Everett before you've even courted him properly.
Oh, wow. This guy knows so much, thanks to Noob. Oh, I forgot that he already knows everything. Shit.
He wants you to do more things for him.
Oh, yeah. Shit. He's gonna give me some more jobs. Flirting. Did we just hit on Everett? You mentioned a lawyer girl.
Oh, Liz is a bright one. I paid for that law degree myself, thinking it'll probably turn her all fancy. But hell, Harry, she came back a firebrand socialist. Sometimes she scares me with her zeal.
That's good for you, I guess. Tell me about Titus and his crew.
Oh, they are simply fine young men, all 7 of them. Exemplary union members, always working to advance their position in the local socialist democratic movement. Core members.
Oh, the mystery of the Eighth.
Old Theo used to run them, but things really kicked into gear when Titus took the reins and named the group after himself. Gotta love his initiative.
Theo.
Interesting. Who's second in command?
They're almost all of them great guys, born leaders. Whatever happened, I'm sure they only had the best interests of Martinez and Revachol in mind.
That's not a good dynamic, though. If you've got a group of 7 people and they are all born leaders, that's not good. Like, right? That would cause clashing. Everett has been hitting on you since the very beginning. Is that what it was?
Work with them. Hell, interview them. But don't fight them. They really are just like you. Men who like beer, women, and some order on the streets.
Okay. We can go and chat to them again when we've talked to the boss as well. See if they've got anything new. Everett, I met these Hardys. Can you ask them to cooperate with me?
But of course!
Legend!
It's the least I can do for my good friend Harry. I'll do it right after we've concluded this talk.
Legend.
You can now go and tell Titus about this. See what he has to say.
That's good. That's gonna start us climbing up the authority.
Also, Harry, here's 5 real.
Pocket money. Why are you giving it to me? I don't want to ask. I'm taking it.
The lieutenant watches you pocket the banknote. He looks a little puzzled.
Bribes for life.
Good boy. A real team player.
Good boy.
Now, do you have any more questions?
Harry Du Bois. Except we won't act on it. I mean, he didn't tell us what it's for. Like, it's not a bribe, it's just friend money. We are pretending, right? I don't know what we're supposed to be doing to have earned that.
Was it a good talk? I'm not sure we made much headway here. I was hoping we'd bust the case wide open. Heck, I even wanted to tell you what I really want to achieve with the strike.
Oh. Well, tell me.
I don't know what happened, Harry. I wanted you to feel like Mr. Martinez. And of course, I also wanted you to find your gun. But it's like I can't completely trust you.
Why?
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna make me do more jobs. It's not bribe, it's friend money. Thank you for the quote. I don't hear these things when I say them. Needless to say, I never took his money. Oh, that's cool, Sassy. I love that there's the option and you can... Both are valid. Do you know what I really like about this as well is, I mean, obviously this is the way this game is, but when you think about a lot of games that let you do the right thing or the wrong thing, it's always either the right thing or the wrong thing. If you want to do a pacifist playthrough, you can't do anything wrong. If you want to do a violent playthrough, you're probably not going to do anything right. And I love how this gives you all of the options to play however you want and just merges them together, and some things impact, like, it's so intricate. It's really good. And I just highly appreciate that, and I really hope from the success of this game, this genre continues to explode. In a good, like, not just half-assed, like, in this kind of depth. Because it's proved there's a market for it. Look how much it blew up. Yeah, there's a reason it won a bunch of awards, exactly. Okay. Yet, here we go. What do you want from me, Everett?
Yes, Harry. It's like I can't fully trust you if you're not a man of the left. I want to, but I just can't.
Oh, this is because I'm the most laughable centrist?
A man of the left. So you have to be a social democrat.
I don't mind being left.
He's been hurt too much in the past by men who aren't social democrats.
Ooh, do I just be honest? You're right not to trust me. I take care of me. I'm a hustler. I grind. I'm a money engineer. I'd feel good about saying that, to be honest. It might lock us out of opportunities, though. What's that supposed to mean? I'm more left than you are? Ooh, which one of these? A money engineer. I might go with this one. Yeah, I'm being honest with this guy.
Perfect, Harry. That's perfect. My version of the left is not against the companies. It's with the companies. Honestly, what I have in mind is a business proposal. A left-wing business proposal, but still...
Continue. You told him that you were a communist builder. Is communist left? Where does that sit on the scale? That sentence makes you sick. Oh no. More left than he is. Ah, okay.
And what would this entail?
Once again, I require nothing unethical or illegal of you. You just need to get 2 little signatures on this piece of paper, and then mail it to my accountant in La Delta.
Oh, Kim? Opinions?
It depends. I don't think what we just got from Mr. Clare was very useful.
As I said, it weighs on me heavily. But once we get really talking, well, I'm going to hand you the keys to Martin A's, and maybe even help you figure out who's behind this killing.
But we know who's behind this. You've just told us who. What is everybody not telling us? What are the signatures for? He's going to tell us to mind our business.
I'm glad you asked, Harry.
Oh.
The Union is going to build a modern youth centre in Martin A's. It will be righteous. We're going to get those teenagers off drugs and on roller skates.
How can we say no to that? What is the catch? This sounds fraudy. You half get the feeling he will never trust us. Would it be funny to go that way? Will it be disco?
There's a nameless little street on the coast with some old houses around it. Most people have already signed. I just need 2 more signatures to get this mission off the ground, Harry.
Did somebody tell us about this? It will be disco! Oh no, what's wrong, Crafty? Are we gonna go around the apartment building? Oh, this sounds like a you can knock our houses down kind of signature. Oh. One that 2 people have not signed up to. We can still take it and see who they are. I'm very interested. What is this place exactly?
On the coast, Harry, across the canal. There's a cul-de-sac there.
Oh.
A little village, they're calling it. A gloomy place. You'll find it. I trust your detective skills, Harry.
Oh, we're going there tomorrow. Yeah, yeah. Sassy. For clarification, this is beyond the bridge that opens up tomorrow. Yeah. We don't care about any of the people there yet. We can screw them over. We can decide when we
Water
meet
drips
them,
from
can't
the
we?
eaves. A woman looks at her freshly tarred skiff. There's a pair of cavalry boots under the fish in the box, and the wind howls like a vicious spirit.
What is a skiff? Do we have a definition on skiff? This is something I can actually start doing. If I'm ever confused, I can just ask Siri. Like on my streams. Especially like if there's no one there to help me. Or alright, yeah. I've just read that already. A kind of boat, a small boat, hand powered. Oh, freshly tarred skiff. There's a pair of... Okay. What will happen to the current occupants?
They are just gonna have to deal with the construction noise for 6 months, and then they'll be living like kings. Right next to a fancy new youth centre, designed by the best architects from Stella Marie.
Construction noise? It's not the worst. Yeah, probably not knocking the house down. It feels like a good sacrifice to help Kuno. Maybe not a fan of living next to a kids' entertainment centre. I grew up living near a school. A primary school. In fact, I live closer to the primary school now than I did then. It's annoying, but it's not that bad. We're accepting this task.
You bring joy to my heart, Harry. Such a pleasure to be working with you. Here.
We're gonna help the Kunos of the world. Probably not a fan of their house price plummeting. No, I get it. I do get it.
You need to get signatures from Isabel Sadie and Lillian Carter. The cul-de-sac is right past the pawn shop and across the canal. I hear there is some trouble with the waterlock, but they should fix it by Wednesday morning.
12 hours time, we'll be there. Do we know these people? Isabel Sadie, Lillian Carter. I don't think so.
Once you have the signatures, mail this to 13022 La Rocca in La Delta. Then I know we can do business together.
Got it. You felt like Sadie sounded... There's Sylvie. It could have been Sylvie. I know what you mean though. When I first read that, I thought that looked familiar, but I don't think that we know them. Yeah, no, not currently. Maybe that is half of it. Alright. Can we go over a few details concerning the murder again?
Most certainly, Harry.
Let's change the subject.
Nothing brightens my day like brainstorming these things with you. By all means, Harry, what's on your mind?
He looks like a frog. Like a toad. This isn't gonna crush things for us because... Hold on, let me leave. Let me save. Oh, auto-save. Let me save. We gotta level up. What did we get?
You take the legal documents out of the envelope. A 12 to 40 month construction period and the zoning plan in the addendum.
We're not gonna do this in this room. We will do this when we leave. We're gonna try and find a loophole. 40 month? Oh, I didn't read what it said, but we will have a good look at it once we leave this. So we get the 2 signatures. We've done something. Now, is our... Right, okay. It's only been half an hour-y.
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always.
Wait, did I save it?
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. You don't have to sit down this time, since you've already sat on that chair.
There is a bridge near here which HajdaH half chose this apartment because he could drive over it and be at work in 5 minutes. It went out of service for 3 months 2 years ago. And it's still going until the end of this year. Oh, that's awful. That's so annoying. That's ridiculous. I'm angry for you. Right. I'm gonna do something risky. I've just finished investigating the local drug trade. Oh, this is bad.
Ah, yes. Your side investigation. Thank you. You've got some spirit clearing up phony drug accusations alongside this murder. I'll talk to the mayor and see if I can get you the key to the city, Harry. Now let's talk real business.
That didn't sound friendly.
Not even a speck of anger in his voice. That's that then.
This guy is cool as a cucumber. But he doesn't mean it. I felt his clenched teeth. The way around isn't the worst, but 25 minutes versus 5 minutes is so rude. Yeah. And that's a lot to me. That is 20 minutes of sleep. Yeah, that's true. You have to go, Swerve. Thank you for being here. Have a good rest of the stream. Good night, all. Thank you so much, Swerve. I shouldn't be streaming for too much longer anyway. I did say I wasn't going to go past 12 because, I didn't. I'll have to see because, yeah, people need to sleep. I'll probably just finish this conversation and then wrap it up. But thank you for being here. See you next time. Alright. I met Joyce.
Oh, that's very nice. I haven't gotten around to her yet. I'm very, very busy, you see. I hope you're getting along. One thing I want to make very clear, Harry, is that this is not some kind of union versus corporation situation. Everyone is just pals here.
Just pals? So is everyone just pals, or are we on the brink of a civil war here?
We're all trying to do what's best for Martinez. Don't feel like you can't cooperate with her because you and I are such good friends and I'm helping you find your lost gun. I'm not a jealous guy.
Oh, this is so weird. Well, I thought starting the day at 6 PM you'd finish day 2 today. How naive was I? Yeah, I thought I would too, to be honest. I could keep going until I finish. Like, I feel like I could, but I don't think it's fair for me to stream really late into the night. I have got sidetracked a couple of times today. You did not account for 2 hours looking up words on the internet. Yeah. Zen. Right? Maybe you'll get some good sleep at night after all the work today. Yeah, maybe, Crafty. I hope so. I did have my nap, but that was like, I don't know. It takes me so long to fall asleep and then so long to wake up. And then once I wake up, it's like so long to stand up. It's ridiculous. But it's alright because tomorrow morning is gonna be chill. Like, I'm gonna sleep in as well. For as long as I want, because the only thing I've got on tomorrow is training, so I'm gonna be chill. What happened to the I've already forgotten. Didn't they have a disagreement? Sorry about the noise. That's just me moving my keyboard.
What do you mean, Harry? Nothing. I let him go.
He made concessions for the company in previous negotiations. Oh yeah, why would you let an ally like that go?
He's an old man, Harry. I wanted him to spend more time with his family. God knows how long he's got left.
Oh, he's such a manipulator. You called him a midget.
Harry, I have little people in my organization. I would never call someone a midget. What is this?
Oh, God. But I believe that he did say that. He's getting more and more suspicious by the second.
Honestly, I'm beginning to think you're a midget, Harry. I'm only kidding, Harry. You're not a midget. No one is. We're pals.
You've just said that you would never call someone a midget, and then you called me a midget, and then you said you were joking. What game are you playing here, Mr. Eclair?
It's hard to say if he really lost his temper, or if this is another one of his tricks. This man almost never angers visibly.
Half-Light, Noob Brain. Same thing. Mr. Eclair! Yeah. Who is this Claire? I read some. I have something to listen to that I fall asleep here. Oh, you read some. I read that as read. Yeah, I'm waiting to get my books from my mum's house. I was there today and then I forgot again. But reading helps for sure. Except when you get absorbed into the book and then you stay up all night reading. 2 for 1 puns today. 2 for 1 pums. Joyce said the previous union leader vanished under suspicious circumstances. Yeah, the woman.
Vanished? Harry, the woman left her casserole in the oven and couldn't make it here in time for the voting.
Did a house happen to burn down?
Oh, did I leave my casserole on? Better go home and check. The election can wait. When she got back, the whole thing was over.
Someone turned her casserole on. Corruption.
Wait, there was no mention of a casserole from Joyce.
Joyce didn't mention any casserole.
Harry, Harry, Harry. Do not fixate on this little matter. Maybe it was a rabbit stew, or a hairdryer, or an iron. The point is, her heart wasn't in it. Mine was.
Oh no, everything's making me question everything. What does it mean? Stop flicking your fingers. You gotta balance the quality of the book. Yeah, definitely. Like someone opened that guy's door. Yeah? It was a previous us that turned a casserole on?
This particular brand of humor he has, it makes for a fine distraction. If it's spilled blood you're looking for, then there certainly isn't any in his expression or demeanor now.
Yeah, but he's good at faking it. I mean, we don't need to question whether he is doing things like this. We already helped him. And we'll be the next ones. We're gonna go somewhere and something's gonna be sabotaged and we're gonna know that he sent someone else to do it. Ugh. Why haven't you let her in to see you?
If she actually wants to see me, she will find a way. Any good negotiator would. And I just don't have anything to discuss with a bad negotiator.
That's weak sauce.
He doesn't want to see her. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, just say that. Like, she's not gonna jump the wall. She's not gonna absolutely knock out Measurehead. I was gonna call him Metalhead again. So how do you expect it to get in when the doors are locked? We are not buddies anymore, oh god. Let's talk about something else, friend.
Of course, Harry. Let me just assure you one more time. It's perfectly okay to share anything we discuss here with this Joyce. This is a completely transparent organization.
Oh, maybe he's like 5 steps ahead of the game.
I have no interest in what she is doing, but I myself have nothing to hide. Your business is your business, and I respect your privacy. Just remember, none of this is secret. Tell her about all of it. My brother's picture, my singing swordfish clock. Tell her how overweight I am and how I'm helping you find your lost gun. Tell her about everything. Everett doesn't mind.
Your brother's picture? Where's that? I haven't seen that. He's telling us to tell her these things. We are being fed the information that he wants to feed us.
It is rather interesting to tell people things about each other, isn't it? It was nice telling him about her right now.
Oh my god, we're gonna run backwards and forwards between the two, doing the negotiating for them, and also just telling tales on each other. Sure, it's okay to share anything with Joyce. I couldn't believe he would say anything to you unless he wanted you to tell, someone else exactly everything he has said today. He has wanted us to pass on. Yeah, go ahead and share that you are helping this man in order to pick up your scattered cop life. True. But you gotta do things for the... We're trying to stop a civil war. You gotta do things for the greater good. The greater good. Conceptualization loves the stories of it. I'm glad that we wore our conceptualization jacket. Or whatever it is. Half the things, if you say, you are undermining yourself.
This is weird. Not nice weird, but okay.
Yeah, weird's good sometimes, but this isn't good weird. Half-light. Get in my brain. I don't see his brother's picture. I don't know what he meant by that. Coffee there. Alright, we're done. We've talked to him. Noob is half-light and half-light is noob. Yes, we are one. One and the same. Right, we do have a few people to talk to now. We've got some... Oh, see, now I want to finish the day. What do we think? Do you guys want to go? And we can finish the day next time, or should I finish the day now? You're gonna go to sleep soon. Game does the how to pronounce things tip again. Noob doesn't look again. Oops. If you go through all the night things, it will be a long time. You should sleep. Alright, no, that's good. I will. I guess I'll just stop here then. No, wait. Let me do a summary of the things that I hope to achieve next stream. And then I'll be able to remember what I'm doing easier. Oh yeah, assuming they do some weird dream again. That's true. Yeah. That's fine. No, I think that's a good idea actually. This is about where we ended it on the first day as well. So... you have to talk with the Hardy boys. That's gonna take a bit. Yeah, we do, right. So, we need to talk to the Hardy boys again. We need to send Kim to bed. But we'll do this after we've talked to the Hardy boys. We need to send Kim to bed so we can try and siphon out the car. We need to... I want to go back and do... I want to do the doorbell check. And I want to do the barbell check. All the bell checks. Debrief with Kim. Yep, stealing fuel. I'll have a look around all my checks. I can pop to the pawn shop and sell our postcard if we've got time. I guess that's everything for today, because most of it's for tomorrow. Because we've got the bridge will be down, so we've got to look for the woman husband. But this will be next stream as well. Look for the woman's husband. Look for the kids with the gloves. Look for the crazy driver. What's the crazy driver got to do with everything? Isn't interesting. Because it wasn't on the day of the killing. Was it the woman from the truck? Did she steal a car and that's why she went flying? Maybe. It was the day of the phone call, wasn't it? Was it? He is driving the plot. Wait, what? Forget the checks. Where are our checks? I want more money. Or at least near the date of the phone call. Yeah, I don't remember precisely the dates. 3 to 4 days before day 1. Yeah. I think that's right. Yeah, I think I've got some more checks to do. But, husband, driver. But now that I think about it, that Hooligan driving could be a stolen car. It's interesting hearing my speculations. Ooh, I'm glad. I freaking love theorizing. But yeah, I am considering the car might be stolen. I think woman's husband, car, armor gloves. There was something else that we just learned today. Oh, the houses, the signatures. We need to inspect the letter. See if we can find a loophole that we might be accidentally making people sign their soul away to the devil. And then on the night, we go to the apartments to talk to the smoking guy. That's the 5 things for tomorrow so far. But that won't be next stream. Some things are gonna hit you like a truck. Ooh, plot go boom. I'm ready for it. I'm so ready for it. I love this so much.